Good morning, it's Saturday, very exciting today. I'm going to be running with Jeff and Lindsay and Sandy and Glenn and the dog. I think the dog is Riley. They have all featured on previous shows of mine. They're all old hands at this. Alright, so Sandy and Glenn have parked the car and we're all going to meet up in a few seconds.
Little buddy!
Hey, hi!
Hey, man.
Is that Riley?
Yeah.
Oh,
How's it going, buddy?
put it there.
Good to see you.
Oh, you guys are all well set with your hydration packs?
Yeah.
I don't have nothing.
Of course you don't, because you're
I'm me.
hardcore. We're, not hardcore.
No, it's not that. It's just I'm unprepared.
Come on.
Riley!
Hello, watching this.
You guys have still got your tans.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good.
Wow, it's brightly.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, that's all right. I had just told
I guess we know who set the pace today.
Yeah, don't fall down.
We took the excuse.
I didn't want to stop.
Well, it would be very easy for a 2-hour run to end up as a 4-hour run if we have to go and find people.
Come on, bro. Bugger. Get up front here, Booper. Come on, Lucky.
I guess Riley's excited to be
I love hills.
running with such a big group.
She loves it.
You know what I'm like? Wow!
So you got a 10K coming up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Where is it? On the Lockside Trail?
No, boring 2 weeks defeated.
Where does it start?
9.
At 9?
Yeah.
Well, it's a trail 10K then, eh?
Well, sort of.
So cycle. A rail trail.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought it was more interesting at first. I was 2 weeks and I'm like, ugh. Couldn't fuck in.
Well, I'll be fast.
And flat.
You don't know me, right? Fast on a trail. There's any kind of thing.
It's not the same trail as the relay, is it?
Times 2.
Okay.
So it's Thetis Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was Lockside
Oh, no.
Rail Trail.
Two locks. Trips to the boring fees 5K.
2 times around.
Yeah.
That's about 4.9. Maybe 4.8.
That's right.
So it's not really a full distance. But everybody, yeah, everybody runs the same distance.
We'll do an out and back in the parking lot to make up for it.
I remembered one of the first times I had somebody doing extra distance at Elk Beaver. And I said, why? And she said, because I want my Garmin to say 50K
Yeah,
and not 49.86.
yeah, madness.
So she went ahead and I told her, I said, there are dead spots on the GPS. It's not 100% accurate.
Yeah.
But she said, I wanted it to look good in my log.
Yeah, we sure did.
I had that with Sandy last weekend. We were running up and down Mount Diablo, doing what I consider to be kind of my core 20-mile workout.
And it wasn't 20 miles.
And, we moved, about half mile closer to the mountain. So
It's no longer
It's
20.
just a hair short.
Yeah, well,
So she said, we were coming down, and I kind of cut the trail just a little bit because I knew, looking at the GPS, going, we were good. Like, that better read 20 miles and not 19.9 when we get back. So we get towards the bottom.
that's
look at my
OCD.
GPS. I'm like, oh, well, you know,
Don't tell her.
we better
Don't
go up
tell her.
this other trail and
What you should have
do a
done
little
is,
bit extra just to be safe.
you should have said, well, we'll just leave it running when you're in the car.
Oh, well, that's just it, though. See, we didn't take the car.
Oh, I
Straight
see.
from home.
So little last year for about
Whoop.
Got about
Wet,
half a mile from home, and it
wet
read
rock
20 miles.
alert.
I said, okay,
Coach for a while and just kind of
That'll be
Good.
it.
showing the watch. Everybody's happy. Nobody had to die.
This is a lot better surface than I thought it was going to be. I thought we'd be in ankle-deep mud.
Well, we saw somebody at the entrance there. It was quite muddy, so
They probably ran into Thetis.
could be.
I'm hearing the pint of palm story
Yep.
from from Sandy.
Oh, yeah. I know. Everyone's always asking us what's next,
What's
what
next?
we're running. And that's
Well,
what we're
that's
doing
it.
this year. Full circle.
I eat too much when I'm running. And that's what's making
Wet
me-
rock alert.
I know, I have problems. Trying to try throwing.
Good calories. And not just beer.
Talking of beer, Glenn, do you still brew your own beer?
You got it.
I got a batch that's just about to come out of the bucket and go into the big glass demijohn.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So it's about a week away from the little bottles.
Yeah,
I normally let it settle for about a week.
I gave up on bottles and I went to kegs.
Really?
Yeah, I got myself a kegerator.
Does that have a CO2 cylinder?
Yeah. Yeah, so I force carb now.
What? The golden ulcer?
Cuts down on the timing and it's easier delivery.
It also cuts down on a lot of bottle washing.
Yeah.
You don't have to, especially if they have,
I'm sanitizing them, drying them.
yeah, especially if you have sediment,
Yep.
because then you really have to wash them out.
Yep.
Otherwise, you end up with a skunky batch. Or you get,
Straight from the keg into the funnel like we used to when I was a kid.
I think, straight from the keg into his throat.
Got
Glory days.
I got a batch that's actually, I think I put too many seeping grains into it. Didn't hit my target final gravity, so
Oh yeah.
before we left, I boiled some extra sugar, some extra yeast just to be on the safe side and threw it in there. The kegerator is great because not only can I serve out of it, I can use it to control the temperature for fermentation.
Yep, you could also probably do a natural fermentation in the keg.
I could.
Get some yeast in there. Or bottle it a little early.
The keg pulls from the bottom, so it's actually not bad at all. There's sediment because it all comes out in the first couple pours.
That's good.
So you just toss it and you're good.
Yeah. Well, I often use the sediment to make bread.
Yeah, you can do that. You get some good stuff that way too.
Yeah, gives the bread some flavour. Hello.
Some people actually pull off the, from what I understand, they pull off the yeast and reuse it
Yeah.
in the cake.
I quite often buy. They have old stock, old cans that they haven't sold
Oh yeah.
of the concentrate, and they reduce them by price to like $14. And the reason they reduced them is because the yeast packet occasionally lets them down. If the yeast isn't fermenting fast enough,
Yeah.
people complain that the beer didn't work. So they sell those kegs, those cans off cheap.
Okay.
But I just use the yeast from my previous batch. So even if the little packet they give me is no good,
Yeah.
I can still get a pretty good fermentation. I mean, it's easy to tell if it's working or not.
I usually just buy little packets of U.S. Safali 05. The only yeast I've ever used. You know, $3.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
The sugar is the part that is really the main cost.
Yep.
You know, 20, 25 bucks
In just sugar.
for the liquid extract.
So you're using a concentrate as well.
Yeah, I use an extract. I don't mash my own sugars.
But do you use any grain at all?
What's that?
Do you use any grain for finishing it off? Or
I use some seeping grains typically at the start of the boil. Usually
just to add some extra flavors?
just to add a little bit of malt backbone to it so it's not watery. A little bit of unfermentable sugar. But that's what happened this last batch. I think I used just a little bit too much. A little too malty for my taste, so I added some extra sugar to beef up the alcohol concentration and
Well,
balance out the malt
that's
flavor.
something I've noticed with the concentrate that I use has already got the hop flavor in it.
Oh yeah?
Yep, so it's already got hops. But if you make a smaller batch, then the hop flavor is too strong.
See, I like the hop. I like the strong hops.
Yeah, but it gets to a limit.
It does.
You don't want it to be too hoppy.
No, I agree though. The batch I made before this one, I actually overdid it a bit. And it's a bit too hoppy. But the good thing about that, it's too hoppy. And you got 5 gallons of beer,
Yeah,
you just wait a few more weeks.
for it to mellow out.
It mellows out.
Yeah.
By the end of it, it's almost like a lager. Very
Well,
strong lager,
Yeah.
but a lager nonetheless.
I had a batch waiting for me when I got back from Spain. It had been in bottle for almost 2 months,
Oh yeah.
but it wasn't appreciably better. I think 10 days or maybe a month is about the most
Yeah, it really all depends on the style.
of beer.
If you're doing a Pilsner or a lager, you're not going to get anything from aging, but
No,
like a high alcohol stout, you lay that thing down for a couple years even, really balances it out. I've got a couple old stouts.
do you ever save a few bottles from old batches?
I did when I first started, but not really anymore.
No.
One of the problems with
Hello.
That's right.
good day. Good day.
I tend to drink until they're all finished and then I make another batch.
Yeah.
We'll go right here, right?
Alright. Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Hello, dogs.
This way.
Hi.
Beautiful.
This way.
Hello.
Thank you.
The nice thing about dogs at this stage of the park is that they've already had a good run by now.
You're tired.
Well, they're not tired, but they're happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
The most likely place where you're going to get bitten is in the parking lot
Yeah, that makes sense.
because they're all frisky.
Yeah.
I left my phone in our car. I was like, get back to this one to get my car to get my phone.
Oh, look, a cave!
And then
You!
I was standing there looking around and I'm like, look at my dog.
I don't think I've ever been on this trail, Jeff.
No?
Come back.
No.
wearing my
I
glasses.
swear you've been on this with us.
Wow.
I thought you were leading us.
I don't know. I've lost contact with all you guys.
I've lost contact with reality.
That's one of the problems you guys have here in Victoria. Is you got all these damn trails. How do you tell them apart after a while?
No kidding, eh?
They're all the same. You know, and you think you're on the trail you were on last week, and you're actually
Going in an opposite direction in
mile
a
down the
different
road.
in a different
in a
park.
different park.
Yeah. But
Then you
sometimes,
just run a little bit further and you're actually on the trail you were on.
well, yeah,
They'll connect.
eventually. But sometimes when Deb posts a picture, I try and guess where she is. And occasionally I get it absolutely right. You know, just from the tree or a twist in the trail. I recognize the twist in the trail.
Yeah.
Yep, but to anybody who hadn't run that trail, there would be nothing of any identification. But
Well, I mean,
like
at this point-
this tree stump, I mean, if somebody took a picture of that, I would remember it.
Yeah.
Or that burnt piece of wood.
I mean, you've probably been on just about every footstep of trail that there is here on the island by now.
Not quite.
How old does he think you are?
I think he thinks I'm
98?
I'm only 65, maybe 66 pretty soon. In August, I'll be 66.
I didn't realize your birthday was in August.
Yeah, I already get my pension. I'm a pensioner.
Sweet, sweet connection.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Hello. Good dog.
Hi.
Morning.
Riley's pretty good.
He is.
She's
Just like,
she's
she just wants to run.
she's got the first little bit of excitement out of her.
Yeah. She gets pretty excited.
So I hear you're on the wagon, Jeff.
I am.
How long is this?
It's been a year and it was a year in January.
So you did a whole year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty good, eh?
Good for you.
Yeah.
And has it changed your diet? Are you eating more food now?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Ah, the mud puddle.
Yay, mud!
Yeah.
You gotta show up at the pub at least somewhat.
Well, you know, it's been avoidable up till now.
Right.
We're gonna go left.
That's this way.
Oh, wait. Well, you know. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, left. Yeah, there's
right?
like a big
Left?
loop. Yeah, there's like a big loop that goes around.
I'm not going to get muddy today.
Are you wearing the Brooks? Yeah, Lindsay's
getting
wearing the
muddy.
Brooks.
No way.
Mine are the same as yours, Lindsay.
We're going to push you down into the mud, man.
The pure grit, right?
Yeah, I like that videos, but I found that they were just so hard.
Just try a little bit closer. I'll
Very
kick it
heavy.
off for you.
Oh, yeah, they're flexible. The ones are so hard.
It's true.
Yeah, but these ones are good.
And because you feel like you're right in touch with the ground and everything.
Feels like you're running in slippers.
It
It's
does.
the third day in a row for us out in the trails.
And they're pretty comfy around the heel as well.
Great.
Very comfortable. Because I had Hurricanes before one time.
Yeah.
And they were comfortable, but they gripped my heel right where I have dark and
They're not all hairy.
And so after a couple hours, it wasn't that hurt.
Thank you. And then he goes and does that.
Oh, yeah. Gotta show you that I'm a real runner, you know?
I don't think Americans are allowed to spit in Canada. I think that's the rule.
You guys fluent?
Yeah, our arms are really tired. That's why we're just running. Not swimming. Yeah, we came in on Wednesday.
But the nice thing is you're on the same time zone.
Okay.
Just a quick birthday trip.
But you just got back from Hawaii.
Yeah, that was kind of off the cuff last second. I ended up kind of lucking into an extra week of vacation this year, and so my parents were going. We had a condo with an extra bed, and we're like, well, hell,
Never been there before?
okay.
Oh, you have? Oh,
Do you need a passport to go to Hawaii?
No, it's in the States, so
It's the 51st, isn't
no
it?
passport control.
Or the 50th state.
Yeah, that's right.
Hawaii 50.
That's right.
I guess back in 84, Thomas and Acton were still out there.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
And what was the name of that guy? Jim McGarrett.
7.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Lindsay.
The Ferrari?
Who was the guy from Hawaii 50?
Oh yeah, he met us at the airport.
McGarrett, I think his name was. Jeff McGarrett. Or
I can picture his face, but I can't
Yeah.
remember his name.
I think the guy was called Jack Lord,
Yeah, that was great. We did a
Yes,
run
the actor.
I think so.
up into and then down across Haleakala Crater. Just about killed her. Yeah. Well, you know, you start at about 6,000 elevation, 6,000 feet.
So you're all
Then
right.
you go up, and then down, and then up to 10.
How many meters is that?
It's about 3,500 meters.
Divide by
At the end, I
3.
Now speak Canadian, Glenn. Speak
Divided by 3,
Canadian.
right?
Yeah. I think it's 3.3 or something like that.
Yeah.
We're coming out of the woods.
Turn right.
This will take us into Thetis, right?
Yeah,
I love Francis King.
I do too. Nice and runnable.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And surprisingly well drained for having had a week of rain.
That's like just like a sandy. This is
Yeah,
actually
really nice.
surprising.
Really nice little
I thought
creek.
it would be way worse.
Burbling little creek.
So good.
Well, at the beginning when Sandy was saying, how about Saturday? I thought, oh, it's going to be raining. But Saturday was the only day with sun.
Yeah.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, it's been lovely.
And sure enough, we lucked in.
It's me. I'm the good luck charm when it comes to
The weather.
Victoria. Every time I come here, it's nice.
Okay, can you move back here? Can you move here, Glenn? I don't want another shitty winter like we just had.
It was bad, wasn't it? I heard nothing but complaints from everybody here.
Yeah.
I'm glad I bought a treadmill. So that's for them.
Well, that's it. You see, if you can't run outside, at least you can keep your streak alive.
Well, and it's better than not running at all.
We could.
Yeah.
I can't do the really slow things.
Sandy can't do the treadmill. She'd be out here in the mud,
She's allergic to the mat.
hiking and just slipping our way through if we had to.
Yeah.
Well, I've given up on trying to keep my shoes dry.
A good line.
I like the treadmill for interval training, but don't really do too much of that anymore.
I
So
actually, you know what? I actually was quite enjoying doing some long hill climbs on it.
On
Yeah.
the treadmill?
Yeah, you don't get to go downhill, of course, you do, which is beneficial, but I
There's-
like that you can set it at a certain grade and just go.
yeah,
You know, so my coach would give me like an option that was pouring and shitty and cold and crappy.
Sort of just started
Like,
back
get
up again.
indoors in his thing.
it's hard to use hiking poles on a treadmill though.
I did.
How steep do you think I was putting it?
Well, 14%, right?
10.
Put some books under it.
Yeah. They actually have a few, the really high-end ones that you can do a downward grade on, but it's only like 1 or 2%. So it's all laid off for so long.
Oh, yeah.
How come I'm leading?
Really. Basically started, 2 miles here, 2 miles there in November.
How come I'm leading? Hello. Hi there.
Keep going.
Hi. No worries. Have a good day. Oh, that's nice.
Well, this is one of those compulsory.
Get wet. Get muddy.
Unavoidable wet shoe.
Actually, look at Jeff. They found a line. They found the workaround.
With your booters.
Whatever.
You know, in a way.
It's all about getting dirty and wet.
No, but sometimes, if you, especially if you got a sore ankle, stepping into ice cold water
Good.
helps to bring the swelling down.
Yep.
It's like nature's anti-inflammatory. Ice cold puddles.
But at the same time, inflammation is not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, it just means that you're working that area, but you're probably working it a little harder than you need to.
Inflammation is blood. Blood is helpful.
It's desperately trying to repair the damage.
Yeah, I've kind of changed my thinking as far as that goes. Ice it like maybe right at the beginning, but then after that, let it do its own healing.
Yeah, could be right.
Just go slow and easy.
Well, that
Thing is
fits.
scar tissue.
That fits in well with my run till I'm 90 plan.
Yeah,
If I have pains, I just slow down a bit.
exactly. Don't stop running, just slow down and run further.
Yeah.
Bring your
This-
body to,
This trail winds back on itself. We were coming along that way.
yeah.
Hopefully it'll take us where we want to go.
We already are where we want to go.
I know. I used to run with a guy who had no real interest in speed.
Yeah,
Well,
steeplechase.
well, what he said was, when I asked him, what time is it? He would say, now. And I said, but where are we? He said, here. That's all he needed to know.
Yeah.
Now and here. A moment in time.
Time to eat? Okay, keep going.
Keep going.
Time to sleep?
Nope, stay awake.
Okay, keep going.
Put another chair on the fire.
Yeah.
Up we go. Yeah, I think we've sort of swooped around a little bit here.
Yeah, back up.
You guys warmed up yet? Woo! You! This is very much like Dean Park.
Yeah.
In terms of how it undulates. There are some steep hills, but they're not very long.
Good.
I felt Riley a couple of
Long
times
winter, eh?
against my leg. She's all muscly. She's all muscly and covered in dirt.
My wife.
No, I'm talking about Riley.
Oh. Still pleasant, Andy.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Okay. You've got a stick.
I think that brings us up into
For you.
I see a power line up ahead.
Oh yeah, now we're out in the flat.
Mud alert.
Now we just missed some small side left.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Death dog.
Leave it alone. Take one.
So the power line section. Which way now?
Yeah, right.
Gate to the left, so I'm guessing right.
Yeah, we just missed one little section with a big hill. So that's okay. I'm not thinking about that. We're not care about big hills.
Does this one lead to Heartland?
Yeah, that's all. Yep. You are right, it does.
Downhill's the only time I get to go with any rate of speed. So
Yeah, well, that's
there you
the
go.
that's the advantage.
It's potentially the only time I can ever pass Jeff. If he's in front of me.
Push the wheels on. You guys ever see guys in boots like that? You can
Oh, PC figures! I haven't heard that
one of my
one.
prize.
The joys of explorational trail running. Ah! We get Lindsay's downhill. These hills are beginning to look alike.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
That's because we came up this one.
Yeah, I think we did.
Hopefully it looks familiar.
Yeah. But I think this is one of those fire roads. They put these in once in a while, so if they need to get to the center of the forest to put out a fire, they can.
Yeah, these are very common in the States.
Service roads.
Hey. Very funny.
You don't have as much to do
Whoa!
on fire roads.
I almost did a windmill.
The hill we were gonna.
Yep, this is the hill that
This is
you...
the hell we decided we were going to come down.
Yeah.
Yep, because we went up that way.
So by some miracle we did do it with.
Yeah. A lollipop. Yeah.
I'll be able to see that on my map. Another major intersection coming up. So when are you going back to the States, Glenn?
Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. Back to the old grindstone, eh?
Pretty much.
Back to the old hamster wheel.
We came this way.
No. Remember you saw it, you were looking at it. We came from here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that might be the quickest way back. That's the thing.
Yeah. But we can take the other loop that we missed. The first.
So this is the second time we've been up this hill. We've done this hill twice.
No, we came down it once. Came down it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I won't argue with the Linsonator.
I occasionally go in there. I think where you're going more than I do. I think.
Well, we could always look at the little map on my app.
Or mine.
We could have a little... Back under the power lines! You!
We'll take the exit off to the left this time. Okay.
Dokily.
Give me.
Would you just float out and get over with?
I know. Peace and how? I'm a big girl now. Woo!
Yay.
I learned how to throw her girls with big panties on, babe.
When did you shave your head, Lindsay?
Just having a fine overhead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't know.
So did you vote, Sandy, or you're not allowed to vote?
No, I can't vote.
Okay. So Glenn voted twice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did want to vote.
Fat
but
load of
not
good
for
it did.
Yeah, well.
Dumb.
Have you noticed a change in the atmosphere in the States? Do you think people are behaving differently?
Yes, it is.
Or is it just highlighted by the press?
Yeah, America's
I don't
speaking
know.
up, and these people are speaking up a bit.
I think people that weren't paying as much attention, that cared,
Yeah.
and just assumed things would go their way,
And they didn't.
are now paying a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Well, it's such a big country and there's so much of a population there. I mean,
the
you can
marginalized
shrug it
are
off.
Still marginalized, and there's,
Yeah.
every day there's more of them. The rich are still rich, and every day there's more of them. You know, the divide is still growing.
This is pretty steep here.
Yeah, we forgot to come up with first. You know, how'd you put it in his backpack? Seriously.
You probably thought we'd be out here for days.
Well, you know, he might have packed a picnic for his friend
I
Carlos.
set my timer for 10 more minutes and it's soak sandwich time.
He's got in his pack, I kid you not, at least 4 gels, then 2 things of shoes, at least, if not more.
And I come out with that without even water. I had two, no, actually, no, that's not true. I did have 2 Timbits in the car.
Poutine out here?
Yeah, right around the corner.
Oh, I remember this fence.
Clubhouse for the golf course.
This is where we went straight.
Yeah.
Yarp.
Yup. If you're peeing blood, it might well be kidneys.
Yeah.
Your kidneys might
But if
be,
you're close to finish, you can make it.
probably means you've been taking too much ibuprofen.
Which we don't do.
No. That would be a big mistake, really.
That's Rabo. That's stupid.
Learn's a sloshy slosher too.
Yeah. I learned long ago just to give up, embrace it,
Embrace the slosh.
embrace the slosh.
That'd be like embracing not matching. I can't do it. It's an A.
Well,
I'm looking forward to that Guinness. Yeah, baby! Guinness, here I come!
I would have a group here.
I hear they have really good root beer at 6 Mile, if I remember right.
I think they have a bottomless soda stream as well. You can have as many refills as you want.
Well, yeah, you can't bottle this refill policy on your beer, too. You just got to keep giving them more money.
Yeah, that would take us back right away.
Oh, there's a casino there in here.
Got about 2K to go, fellas.
Is that right?
Oh, sure.
I think I can hang in there for 2 more K.
Oh, good.
Oh, God, yes.
This is got a new mummy. You can drink it? Come on, get a drink, baby dog. Come on. Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Come on, let's get a drink. Come on, let's go. Come on. Get a drink. Oh, let's go. Get in there.
Okay.
Get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Good girl.
Jump right in.
Hangs out in the house with his ball.
I think we ran up this hill the first time.
Did not. Never would happen. Did he just stop for a picture at some point, though?
I know.
Come over tight.
How about here? Like, look at the nice ferns
I know.
in the sunshine.
Well, look, I can put the camera on this log here,
Okay.
Oh, here.
and we could stand over there.
Okay.
Well, can I be in this one? Because I wasn't in the last one.
Come on, honey.
Does my ass look big in these shorts?
Yes. Super.
Jeffrey!
Hello, hang on. That's it. I see 5 faces.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's nice.
Big gummy shots.
All right. Well, we'll see you in the pub then.
See you at the pub.
Bye-bye.